The Dutch playing orange, the Ulaanbaatar Amazons playing the white jerseys. The Dutch will get it started with the next 10 minutes sprint here from West Bund, Shanghai. Quick backdoor cut, Diva. And then an offensive foul, Ulan runs into her. So the Dutch get a score and the possession back. Look at Boonstra. Catches the Mongolians asleep. Joritsma from the Enlio logo. Robinson skews the board. Bolorerdien. Bolorerdien to the rack, the bump. And no bucket to boot though. Joritsma has been aggressive going to the rack. This one off the mark. The Amazons set up the offense. It's Adi and Setseg operate. Robinson. And Robinson is off the mark. It feels like the Amazons are still adjusting to Amari Robinson being on the team. It's only her third event, and she looks like a very capable post scorer. You need to feed her the ball. But again, the Amazons not used to that. They're used to playing through movement, through screening action. But they haven't been able to reach Robinson. They get it to her here. And it's an automatic bucket to start. Ulaanbaatar is on the board. Score 1-1. Guy, big steps. Layups off the mark. Ulan. Open for a shot. Double click for Kulan. Much improved shooter this year is Kulan. Boonstra. Can't squeeze it. Kulan to Bolorerdien this time. Bolorerdien on the move. Kite says no thank you. Kulan to heave. And Licky Schiphol secures the board. Kite. 2 balls up and it trickles in. The Netherlands, one of the better shooting teams on the year, but especially during this tournament. They've managed to hit 28% of their twos. That's behind their brethren, or sisters, I'd say. Netherlands under 25 will have hit a ridiculous 40% of their twos. Third in the field, so good for the Dutch, who managed to get their third points at the hands of Ilse Kuyt, and then a turnover on the Amazons. That's something that's been plaguing them all tournament long. Licky Schiphol, no good. The Amazons in this tournament so far, 8 turnovers per game. And that's biting them in the behind for sure. Adi and Setseg. Joritsma is women handled under the basket. 4th foul on Ulaanbaatar. This is the pick and roll action though that's been working for Ulaanbaatar. They get a lot of action out of screens. Adi and Setseg can either roll or pop, so you never know what's coming. 4 early fouls though on the Mongolian ladies. That's a situation to keep your eye on for the rest of the game. Robinson pick and pop. Robinson now on the move. Robinson against Licky Schiphol, and eventually Licky Schiphol gets her on the forearm. Free throws coming up, or at least one free throw coming up for Amari Robinson. That's the Dutch first foul. Lost her headband and is now on the sideline. Kulan is showing off that arm strength. Could have a decent fastball. Anyway. Robinson, good from the line. Ulaanbaatar picked up a 1-point lead here. Licky Schiphol under the basket. The Dutch so secure with it. They keep an eye out for an open option at all times. Kulan, no. Adi Setseg. Working behind the screen, stepping back. An unorthodox 2 up for Adi and Setseg, a one-hand heave. Nothing there. Joritsma down to Lucas Schiphol, and then Ulan's called for another foul. We knew this one was going to be physical to start. 5th one on Ulaanbaatar. This team toes the line. They always challenge the referees to try to make the call or not. So far they have been. And Ulaanbaatar and the Dutch are tied at 5 after 3 minutes of play. In that foul situation, a little bit in favor of the Netherlands. Look at some of the action so far. The separation for Kulan. Trickles in the 2-ball and then finds Adi and Setseg on the roll. What a year this duo has had. Another foul called on Ulaanbaatar, this time under the basket. It's Adi and Setseg. And she runs into Boonstra. 6th foul now on the Mongolian ladies. They got 6:41 left in the game. The Dutch now going to Boonstra. Gets her own rebound. Lucas Schiphol cuts to the basket, and there's foul number 7. That physicality is really not doing Amazons any favors right now, as the Dutch are already head to the stripe for 2 free throws. And the game still has a long time to go. Lucas Schiphol came up big in that victory over Spain. Knocked down a rainbow 2 to pick up a dub in overtime. And gets the Dutch ahead by 1. Buller Erdeen. On the move, Buller Erdeen with a difficult shot, no good. Double foul called under the basket. And referee Okot's telling everybody to just calm down. These ladies know what's on the line. Joritsma, pick and pop action. Boonstra to the rack, scoop shot's good. Robinson, oh, good hands by Joritsma twice. 3 times she's poked it out. It's out of bounds. 0.9 on the clock. It's Ulaanbaatar ball. Ulan has no time to work with. She's going to have to put up a quick shot. Referee Jovicin is going to try to look if the clock's set correct, if the shot clock is good. As again, this leaves no time for the Amazons, or almost no time to get up a shot. 0.9 is enough for a heave, and that's about it. The defense on Joritsma. Poking that ball away from Robinson. All right, 1.2, Kulan, a little time to work with. Heaves it, and it's out of bounds and out of time. Some instructions from ELS for the squad. And they go with the ball screen. Guys falling away with a righty make. God, is such an intriguing offensive talent. Has all the skills. And this is the moment to shine. Again, no Noortje Driessen for the Netherlands in this tournament. And Ilse Kuyt has taken over as one of the main bucket getters. That's also a bucket getter, Robinson. And again, stifled by the Dutch, who've now taken a 3-point lead. Kuyt behind the screen, gets it down to Boonstra. And your world's number 1 is good under that basket. Surgical precision by the Dutch, finding the mismatches. And it's got them a 4-point lead. Make that 3 after a Kulan make. ELS working on Adin Setseg. ELS working again on Adin Setseg. Second opportunity is down drain. And the rebounding has again been a strong factor in why the Dutch are ahead here. Kulan with a Euro. Beautiful move, but just out of time. When she puts her head down, she is one of the toughest players to stop when she wants to get to the basket. Up there with Noortje Driessen, Hortense Limousin, possibly a couple others I'm forgetting here, but crafty, good footwork, great finishing ability. Kulan's improved tremendously over the last couple of years. Anyway, enough of that. The Dutch run into their third foul. It's an offensive one. As we approach the midday hour here, the temperatures are going up slightly. And with slightly, I mean that is hot and heavy here. High humidity, sun's beaming down. I'm in need of an air conditioner. Please, someone get me one. The Dutch hold on to a 5-point lead. Joritsma and Ulaanbaatar, they can't play physical anymore. 8 fouls, and they got to be careful. Adin Setseg steps back. A 2-point shot just off the mark. That is going to have to be the way that Ulaanbaatar comes back if they do. Wow. Joritsma showing off the strength. Bumping, but an offensive foul. And Adin Setseg will head to the bench. Kulan again to the rack. If there's one thing that's worked for the Mongolians, it's her offense. Joritsma to Boonstra. Boonstra takes her time under the basket. That 1-foot fadey, well, that's usually good. Not this time, though. Bollardine to Robinson. Kulan. Back down to Robinson. That took a little bit of, that took too much time. Yeah. So second TV timeout, and while it was a close contest early, the Mongolians have had to dial back the physicality in the game, and that has allowed the Dutch to get score after score. Meanwhile, Kulan has been on a mission. She's the one keeping her team at least somewhat close, driving to the basket and getting layup after layup. But the Dutch are overpowering, and if Ilse Kuit's hitting shots like that, and also, well, look, I can't go back to it because there was no replay, but a fade away from the mid-range with the right hand, which is tough. Shots like that are going down. The Dutch are difficult to stop. 3:40 on the clock. Netherlands hold a 5-point lead here. They're in possession. Joritsma gets it back. Kulan deflects it out of bounds. Seven seconds to work with for the Netherlands. Kuit. Separation. Kuit, no good. Quick transition out for Ulaanbaatar. They try to get it to Kulan. And Adin Setseg is blocked by Kuit, and then is fouled on the ensuing offensive rebound. Lieke Schiphol shaking her head. She knew she fouled her. 5th foul in the Netherlands, and Batgirl will step to the stripe. Pulls the team within 4. 2-possession game now. Going into the last 3 minutes. Dutch working that pick and roll again. What a pass by Kuit. Just a laser to get Joritsma open for that bucket. Robinson working on the block. Kite takes over. To Hezi. Kite. Well, didn't get blocked by Ulaanbaatar. Got blocked by the bottom of the backboard. That screen from Ulaanbaatar called an offensive foul. Lean into it slightly. Possession back to the Dutch. 9th foul now on the Mongolians. Next offensive foul will put the Dutch on the stripe for 2 and give them possession back as well. That is 3x3 kill. You don't want to be there. You really don't. These look schippeld. Well, those hands get slippery in these conditions. And Wilson's out of bounds. Looked like a clear layup for the Netherlands, but it ends up out of bounds. The Ulaanbaatar Amazons take over. There's life for them yet in this game. That don't help. Connection's off, Wi-Fi's out. And the Amazons turn it over yet again. Wait a minute. They don't turn it over. It was touched. Setseg's been quiet in this one so far. High arcing 2-ball. Bad girl showing up when it matters most. Joritsma. And the Netherlands answer. They get it back to Ulaanbaatar. Kulan's on the bench. Is going to have to come from her. She's fouled. The Netherlands now at the bonus. 6 fouls on them. And Kulan and Ulaanbaatar switch seats. Look at the high arcing shot from Ulaanbaatar Badardine. Guys, working behind Boonstra and soft touch off the glass. There's no stopping this Netherlands team once they're on a roll. Kulan, 2-ball down. Ulaanbaatar stick within 3. Kout answers for the Dutch. That one took all of the rim to go down, but it's 18-13. A true shootout out here. Kulan. Yeah, can't feed it into Robinson. And the Mongolians want a timeout. My, oh my, the last 2 minutes the offense is picked up, and we have more deuces here than the Japanese selfie. First it was Kulan. Well, actually, it was Ulaanbaatar that got it started. Then Kulan, and then Kite said, I was hoping for that Kite 2 here. But you know what? It's all good. Bunch of 2s, like this one. But it's been a scoring clinic over the last few minutes. .31 left. The Netherlands hold a dominant lead here. Have not been stopped. Ulaanbaatar have stuck with him on the basis of scoring. A little bit at least. Boonstra. No, Kulan snuffs it out, and it's out of bounds on the Dutch. Good defensive stands by the Mongolians. This is what they needed. Bullardine subs in. Let's see if they can pick up another score here. Just over a minute to go. Kulan's got it. Down to Ulaanbaatar, and well, that looked like an open layup. But it's off the mark. Now it's Kulan heading to the bench. That Ulaanbaatar heaves not good. And with 1 minute and 4 seconds to go, the Dutch will take over. Boonstra. Joritsma. Out to Evelien Lutje Schippeld. Now the Dutch turned it over on a 12-second violation. So while we got a good couple of offensive minutes before this, ever since that last time out, it's been slow going. 55 seconds. Can the Amazons mount a comeback? It's going to have to come at the hands of the Warrior Princess. Kulan gives it up. Robinson. And ELS saves it inbounds for the Netherlands. Ladies in orange take over. Guides. And now it's ELS with the foul. Actually, I think that's the foul on Arjen Setseg. Look at the rebound here. Arjen Setseg, reaching backwards. Drops to the floor. But it will be Evelien Lutje-Schippeld with 2 free throws, and then the Dutch will get possession as Ulaanbaatar has hit the double bonus. ELS secures a 19 points from the stripe. Netherlands might get to 21 before the time's up. Second free throw is good as well. Game point coming up for the Netherlands. Guides. And can't finish the game. Bollardine. Kulan. They want to get some points on the board, and they do just that. Guys down to Boonstra. It's off. Well, off of who? I think it's still the Netherlands ball. But only 0.1 seconds left on the clock. Will leave the Dutch no time to work. Actually leaves the Ulaanbaatar Amazons no time to work with. And that'll do it for this one. The Netherlands end their pool play campaign with 3 victories and punch their ticket straight into the semifinals. Pool A is secured. We'll get you the results of all of that in just a second. But the final score in this one is 20-14 in favor of the Orange Lions. Roared in the middle of the game, let's just say that.